Behold the power and the might of British Rail, that it can reduce a free man to the level of reading the sun. How low can you go? The Sun says, would you let this man near your daughter? This good-looking chap is Mr. Benjamin Obadiah Zephaniah. On Friday, he is expected to become a Cambridge Don. Just what are his qualities which have appealed to Trinity College? He is black. He is a Rastafarian. He has tasted of true schools and bow schools. And oh yes, he is a poet. Is this really the kind of man parents would wish to have teaching their sons and daughters?
Passengers for Cambridge are advised that the delayed 2100 service is leaving at 23:30 from platform 7.
Come, man.
Oh, they're close to an eye. Cheers.
Here, you're him, aren't you, eh?
What?
Yeah, you're in the Mail at all. God, you know, I knew you were famous as soon as I saw you. God. Benjamin Zephaniah, you're that bloke with the duck on children's TV, ain't you?
I think you should check out what that paper's saying, man.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm not usually a Sun reader per se, like. Trinity College, Cambridge, Don.
Professor Benjamin Obadiah Zephaniah, the dread Don. Honorary. That's me. Well, maybe. I'll find out when I get to Cambridge.
That's a proper job, is it?
Be nice for you to have a job, I suppose, yeah.
Postals.
May I apologise for the loud rumbling noises you heard during our poetry reading? I think perhaps it was Keats, Shelley and Byron turning in their graves. I don't think they're going to give me this job.
It's a satanic cell, all right.
That's a spell or incantation.
Amen. Ever and ever for glory thee and power thee, kingdom thee is thy. Silly bugger. Hello.
Piss off.
Oh, we're spinning. The world's spinning like a top. Percy, I thought this was just a game. Oh.
You saw it. You saw it, Mary. This is no game.
We have raised a spirit.
What is this place?
Don't you know? This is hell, or some part of it. And that infernal demon is sent to exact eternal vengeance for a life of black sin. Don't be afraid, Mary. I have a notion that Satan may know my reputation.
I'm not sure you can go to hell with your name, Mr. Albie. Besides.
What is it, Bish?
Galvanic energy. Galvanic energy, Mary. Albie, stick your fingers in there and tell me what you think.
We must go back in there, Percy. We must know this spirit.
Good plan, Mary. You first, Percy.
Hallowed heaven in art which Father are. Hallowed heaven in art which Father are.
Take me to the Lord of Darkness very quickly, and I will give you a shiny penny.
So what's this, rag week? Fancy dress party? I tell you what, I'll give you 20p as a contribution towards your magazine. I don't even want a copy. And you just go do your thing somewhere else.
What's this stuff, lads, eh? A sponsored Pratathon?
There's two of them! Yes, it's all right, junkies. I can see there are two of them. Out of my way. Do you speak Greek?
Yeah. Gets the farthest.
Do you think I should strike him?
No.
I am Lord Byron, an English lord and the finest poet of the age. At your service. This is Mary Shelley, a scribbler of verse. His wife, Mary, a woman, and John Pissabed Keats, a dwarf and an irksome source of misery to us all.
Pleased to meet you, and I'm Garfield the comical cat, and him over there, that's Annika Rice.
Garfield and Annika.
Oh, yeah. I'm here to star in my own TV show, and Annika's doing a My Little Pony look-alike competition, actually, Mr. Byron.
Lord Byron.
Oh, actually, Lord, you and Annika are in very much the same line of work. He's famous and everything. Look, he's got his picture in the paper, look.
Is this English?
It's the sun.
This good-looking chap is Mr. Benjamin Obadiah Zephaniah. I thought you said his name was Annika. He is a poet. He is a poet. He is a poet. He is a poet. Mary, junkets, writing things.
What's all this, then?
Sonnet writing competition.
All right.
We'll soon see who are the poets around here.
I'm not sonnets, Albie. I'm no good at sonnets.
Oh, all right then. Anything you like. Choose your form, theme, and meter.
No, thanks. Fat pen.
Mary, you keep time. Ready? Well, come on. There's no point unless you play.
Well, it's okay, I make mine up in my head. That's what it's for. It's called the rub-a-dub style.
All right. As you wish. Ready? Steady?
Go.
Thinking. So, what do we have? Garfield.
Oh, right. Okay. The boy stood in the Christmas grotto, nicking Santa's crackers, till one flew up his trouser leg and paralysed his knackers. Villa lost it.
Percy, you're next.
Well, I only had time for... To a skylark. Hail to thee, blithe spirit. Bird thou never wert.
Word. Word. I don't think you can have word.
Can't you?
I think you'll find you can in poetry, actually. It's like... over.
Anyway, bird thou never wert. A skylark is a bird, isn't it? Always was, always will be, always wert. You're out, junkets.
I'm as brisk as a bottle of whiskey, and as nimble as a milliner's thimble.
Well done.
Poxy. Benjamin, you're next.
No, you go first.
Ah, but you see, your poem may sound rather wretched coming after mine.
No, man, you first.
As you wish. She walks in beauty like the night, of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that's best of dark and bright meet in the aspect of her eyes. Thus mellowed to that tender light which heaven to gaudy day denies.
Bravo!
Oh, yeah. It's very... It's partly finished.
You never just wrote that.
Shut up, Junkins.
I read it in the book years ago.
Shut up, Junkins.
You're cheating.
Shut up, Junkins. Ow! Well, Benjamin, what do you think?
Sounds just like the stuff they try to make me read in school.
And tell me, what effect did such poetry have upon your juvenile mind?
Make me stop going to school.
Touché. Your turn, I think.
This established guy, ask I, could I write a poem for him? I tell him yes, I play most requests, but enter no contest. Him say I must write directly, in an indirect way. And I must make the reader's imagination imagine that I try to tell them something within some plot that would make them think and stop. But really I am not. Him say I don't need no rhythm, rhyme, or reason, or any of that bad talk them here on the street. Him said the poem must be a proper poem, with proper words and proper spelling. Okay, I say, and I go away. Then I come back and look him in the face and drop 2 wicked poems on him. The first one roll off my tongue so fast you never hear it, and the second one went, hickory, dog. Don't sit and watch the clock. You'll miss the fun, and you need some hickory, dog. We rock, move on.
Oh, yes!
You see, Albie, he is a poet.
It is, as they say, a game of two halves. But I say he definitely got the crowd with him.
That's enough of them crazy people. I need a nice quiet corner where I can just cool out.
Spirit, please don't hurt me.
I ain't hurt nobody. I stand for peace, love, and nuclear freedom.
You say, it's just a quick flick there, and it locks tight, fast as anything.
Erasmus Darwin preserved a piece of vermicelli in a glass case, till by some extraordinary means it began to move with voluntary action like a living thing. Could you, Spirit, be akin to that vermicelli?
Vermicelli?
The Promethean fire, Percy's incantation, my story. Spirit, I believe that we, myself, Percy, Albie, and perhaps Mr. Keats too, by an extraordinary effort of our will, by the power of our imagination, and perhaps assisted by the galvanic energy of the storm, we have created you. I have created you. Oh, Spirit.
Mary Shelley. Frankenstein. You're big in Birmingham, you know. I haven't read the book, but I've seen all the films. Wicked.
How came you to know that name? Frankenstein. These things are my dream, Spirit. My imaginings. There has been no book printed. You know my mind. Well then, you know. Oh, Spirit.
Mary, look!
Yankee screwdriver. Screw. The fastening so artful it confounds imagination.
Percy, I have been questioning the spirit. I believe it is of our creation.
She thinks I made a pasta, but that is just a humble Rasta.
The spirit knows my imaginings. He has recounted to me my dream of the student who gives life to a monster.
I saw the films, man.
He drinks water. I wonder if we should give him something to eat. Spirit, do you also eat?
No, it's okay. It can be difficult on trains when you're vegetarian, so I usually bring something.
Vegetarian. He is of our minds.
It has long been my contention that there is no disease, bodily or mental, which adoption of vegetable diet and pure water has not infallibly mitigated. Debility is gradually...
Percy, take care, your nerves.
Galvanic energy, Mary. Signor Galvani's findings teach us that it can do our nerves nothing but good.
Now you get 40% more cover and no drips. The secret, you say, is in the bristle.
Have you read Dante?
What?
No such torment as this was ever imagined.
Ah, now I know what you're asking. What about radiators? Well, the thing is...
Bloody hell!
Yo, come look at this from where I'm standing, which is on a train in 1987. That's like the year 1987. Now, Edemir is in some kind of Back to the Future, Doctor Who time travel situation. Some poets like that kind of thing. But not me. I deal with the here and now. You know what I'm saying? Can you dig that shit?
Percy, may I keep him?
Percy, speak to me, mercy, before I run this poxhead through with his own Arab keys.
Blimey, O'Reilly, what the hell do you think you're playing at?
No, leave it. I think we could be in some Back to the Future Doctor Who time travel thing. Just stay cool and pray to Jah. I and I shall be delivered out of the hands of Babylon.
But that's British Rail property. What?
The spirit is of our creation, Albie. He has supernatural knowledge of our minds and our lives.
The spirit of our making. The mind can make substance and people planets of its own, with beings brighter than have been.
That's enough galvanism, Percy. Your nerves.
I've just had the most amazing dream. Oh, Lord, it's true.
Look, don't say anything, mate, but I've got a sneaking suspicion these people may be on drugs.
Laudanum, tincture of opium. Oh, it's good.
Opium, you don't need that stuff.
Look, put it away, will you? For goodness sake, we'll be a bloody drug swoop any minute.
My slumbers, if I slumber, are not sleep, but a continuance of enduring thought, which then I can resist not. I crave forgetfulness of that which is within me.
Have you ever tried just having a milky drink at bedtime?
You know me, I'm dying.
Oh, get off!
Listen, black demon.
Wait, don't call him black, it's not nice, he's coloured, right?
Listen, coloured demon. If you would be a poet of Byronic stature, then let your greatest inspirations be opium, claret, wriggling navels, and the honourable member for Cockshire. Here, put some colour in your eyes.
I stand for peace, love, pure, green, nuclear free.
Ha! This man is no poet. Look at him. He isn't even wearing a floppy collar.
He does seem to be much abhorred and despised by his fellow man.
It has long been my view that the true poet should be an outcast.
Tell me, spirit, are you an outcast? Are you mad? Are you bad? Are you dangerous to know?
I blew up half the school with gunpowder at Eton, and I was sent down from Oxford for atheism.
You call that bad? You don't even know what bad is. By the time I was 18, I topped more women than I can count, broke their hearts, minds, and kidneys without regret or remorse. I've caught the pox twice, attended several black masses, murdered men both in anger and cold blood, got my sister with child.
And my sister.
Yet, for the poet, none of these things are crimes. For the poet, the only crime is to live without genius, without fame, without ambition, and to die having lived your life within the strict ceremonies of...
Horse turds! It's easy to pose as a sinner when in possession of a personal fortune, Albie. To play the seditionist. But when you're poor John Keats from the Swan and Hoop, apprentice apothecary, then your only crime is to publish poems. Well, you see what it is to be under 6 foot and not a lord. The vile calumnies of the Tory press. A Cockney poet, they called me. Mr. Keats is a boy of poetic abilities, the which he does everything within his power to spoil.
The Tory press, yes, he's black. He's a Rastafarian. He has tasted of proof schools and bar stools. Is this really the type of man parents would wish to have teaching their sons and daughters?
Envy and calumny touch me not. Yet when the Tories in Chancery try to deprive you of your children and inheritance, to throw you into prison, to expose you in the pillory on the grounds of being a revolutionist and an atheist and...
Fish.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse me.
Stand back a little, will you?
Bloody hell! All right, that's it. Game's over. Right, see about that then, won't we?
I mean, it is one of horrific despotism and bloodshed and injustice. A tyrannical Tory government heedless to the cries of the poor. And we are condemned as seditionists and atheists.
Because of your poems.
And accompanying notes.
Well, poems about bloody daffodils.
That was Wordsworth. We wrote the poetry of raw, naked, thrusting truth.
Oh, what the hell?
Men of England, wherefore plough for the Lord to lay ye low? Wherefore weave with toil and care the rich robes your tyrants wear?
Did you write that? Yes. Wicked lyric guy. Wherefore feed and clothe and save from the cradle to the grave? Those ungrateful drones who would drain your sweat, nay, drink your blood.
Have you leisure, comfort, calm, shelter, food, love's gentle balm? Or what is it that you buy so dear with your pain and with your fear?
The seed ye sow, another reaps. The wealth ye find, another keeps. The clothes ye weave, another wears. The arms ye forge, another bears.
How come you to know my poem?
I saw Michael Smith do it on BBC Two.
Sow seeds, but let no tyrant leap. Find wealth, let no impostor heap. Weave robes, let not the idle wear. Forge arms in our defense to bear. What we write, it makes men's minds their souls.
Long time ago, before the book existed, poetry was oral and not plain mystic. Poetry was something that people understood. Poetry was living in every neighborhood. Storytelling was compelling listening and entertaining, done without the ego trips and no special training. Found in many forms, this was the oral tradition. When government said quiet, poets said no submission. Now some write it, some chant it, some money people back it, some rant it, some chat it, some do it reggae-matic, some wrap it up and rant it out. Just people do just how we treat, no matter how you check it. All of it is poetry. I have no hang-ups about the black chat form. This is so important, it must break the norm. I have no hang-ups about its style or rhyme, and if a feeling has no word, I make one of mine. I think it is important to tell this to the people. Poetry was stolen from us, and that was evil. Put upon the bookshelf by the type that like to analyze. Discussed in classy journals by the type with reading eyes. Look, there's nothing wrong with reading. We must read to liberation, but readers must not put down this long oral tradition. No, there's nothing wrong with reading. Just think people die to read, but there's plenty wrong with hiding something that people may need. Some have taken up the gun, some have taken up the pen. Oppressors are aware of this and they fear both of them. Lawmakers and media try holding rappers back, and it is no coincidence that most rappers are black.
Oh. Wonderful rhythm, so compelling. What do you call that meter?
Can I just get a word in here, please? Eh? Listen, I admit that we were supposed to, read poetry and that at school, and I bunked off. I'll tell you frankly, I'm pretty glad I did now. I mean, I don't give a toss about whether it's proper poetry in a book or whether it's that bloody stuff that you do. I mean, it's all a load of... I mean, you come in here. I mean, who shagged his sister? And he's blown off the bloody train up. I mean, and if that's not bad, I mean, then you start slagging off the Tories. I mean, it's not that bad, Look at me. I've got a Barrett executive home, I've got a Schreiber kitchen, net circumfirm oven, I've got a D-Reg cotton 2 litre GLI. I mean, I've got a mortgage up to here and plastic and all that, but I don't hear me grousing, do you? Oh, no. I mean, who the bloody hell do you think you are, eh? You tell me one thing you haven't ever done for this country. Come on, tell me one. Hey, you tell me, what have you ever bloody privatised, eh? Who the bloody hell do you think you are?
Mr. Lord, hi, Mr. Lordy, Mr. Byron, hi, Lord, eh?
Right, that's it! Give me his gizzard!
No violence, pacify yourself, man.
No more killing, Albie.
Now cut out his heart and eat it still beating.
Albie!
Oh, all right, I'll just flog him then.
What the bloody hell are you doing? I got a first-class ticket, you know.
Leave him, I thought you were defenders of the oppressed.
He's not oppressed.
I bloody am now.
He's just a misguided proletariat, the same as me. A victim of the oppressor.
What oppressor? Look, there's
The same one you had in 1820.
Him? In 1987. Surely all oppression must have been vanquished. Our work. The Tories can't still be in power.
That's next for mentoring in £99.
And we have failed. History has silenced our voice.
You'll suffer for this.
Oh shit! Oh no! Look! I've got a gold Amex in there. Go on, take it. All right. I'll read some bloody poems.
No! Albie! Percy, we haven't failed. Can you not see? Our imagination, our understanding, our poetry, our passion. We created the spirit.
Mary.
We can make another spirit. Hundreds of spirits.
Hundreds of vegetarian seditionist poets.
With beautiful liquid eyes and long, lean limbs.
You're a genius, Mary. Galvanism, the Promethean fire. The mind can make substance and people planets of its own.
You're already mental.
Albie, help us.
I'll be back.
Thou spirit fierce, my spirit. Be thou me, impetuous one. Drive my dead thoughts over the universe like withered leaves to quicken a new birth. And by the incantation of this verse, scatter as from an unextinguished hearth, ashes and sparks, my words among mankind. Be to my lips the unawakened earth, the trumpet of a prophecy!
I've been chipped in. Can't breathe. I'm like a bloody fork scratching.
Relax, that's cool.
Have they gone?
Yeah, they've gone. You all right?
Yeah. Go. Oh, thanks. It saved my bloody life in there, mate.
Cambridge, this is Cambridge. This train terminates here.
Look, couldn't do me a big favour, could you, and just stick your autograph on there for us?
No problem.
Thanks. That's all right. Fat pen. Oh, great. Lovely. Thanks a lot. Look, good luck with the job and that and things, you know.
Yeah, thanks.
Peace and love and that, yeah. Cheers. All the best. Yeah, thanks.